everyone, and welcome back to Suicide Squad All Along the Watchtower, where we rejoin our heroes in the middle of a heated fight with the parasite-infested Legends of Tomorrow. Um, there have been some casualties, and Mr. Terrific is on the scene, so hopefully they will be able to come up with some kind of cure for the Splinter virus, or drop all of these Legends before they all get dropped themselves.
All the West.
Speaking of which, Nate is in a heated fist fight with Peacemaker.
Oh, fists.
Fist to sword.
Fist to sword. And he will use 5 points of all out and 5 points of power attack on Peacemaker.
Oh.
And get a critical hit. That's a DC 37 toughness save, Peacemaker.
Ooh.
The man got you in the nards.
Resistance check for peace.
The nards I was just by.
Boy, 37. Wait, so for 37, for me to not be clocked immediately, I need to hit 22, right?
Yes, you need a 22. Actually, yeah.
Well, good thing I got one more of these here points.
One more here, these points.
Oof. Oof.
Oh, no.
Oof.
Wait a minute, that's the same. Oh.
Hey, it's one better than the last time.
It's one better, but it's still not better enough.
Basically the same. Yeah.
So, Peacemaker, you're engaged in this epic sword fight. Nate cocks back his big metal fist.
In the middle of Peacemaker laughing at Bloodsport.
Yeah.
He just rock'em sock'em robots you in your toilet bowl head. A Bowman tooth flies out into the terminus.
What? How?
He punches you so hard. That's a difference of what? Of 22?
17.
17.
17.
All right, Peacemaker, I'm asking you an important question.
Oh. Oh, no.
High or low?
Oh, no.
You know I go high every single time.
Hey.
You are barely not killed by Citizen Steel.
Completely folded, but alive.
I rolled a 52 on the percentile. So yeah, you go flying backwards into Mr. Terrific's lab space, and things are looking bad for the Suicide Squad. Ratcatcher.
Well, I have this little thing on my shoulder that is not, it's bothering Sebastian. So I need to do something about that. Does Sebastian get his own move, or is it like mine?
You can use him on your turn as a separate character. Yeah, he's a minion.
Okay. So I'd kind of like to do something similar that I did to Constantine, but like with the science, but like kind of make a knockout gas. But I tell Sebastian to kind of move so that he doesn't get hit with it.
Okay, he can scurry off to go check on Peacemaker.
Cool. All right, so is that science?
Yes, that'll be an expertise science check.
Okay. To 17.
Okay, you're looking around with a 17. You're not quite able to find the chemicals you need to conjure some kind of knockout gas.
Okay.
And the atom is still on your shoulder. You do have a move action if you want to try to move away from him.
I mean, can I? Because, like...
He's not grappling you, so you are free to move away from him if you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to move... here. Close. No. Here. Okay.
Perfect. Oh, she's dead.
You don't have to say it like that.
Pied Piper, over to you.
Yeah, there's a big giant metal guy. I don't like that. I want to blast him. I'm going to try to. Oh, never mind. Let me try something else. I'm going to yell, Sportsmaster and Polka Dot Man, take care of Frat Boy. And I'm going to run over here so I can see Nate. And I'm going to blast Nate instead. Or Ray Palmer, because I hate Ray Palmer.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to blast him with my overwhelming decibels.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
25.
25 will just miss him. In his small size.
We're way outnumbered now.
We are way outnumbered now.
There goes my last hero point. I'll try again. Actually, if I'm going to spend the hero point, can I make it an area effect burst to hit
Yeah, sure.
the 4 legends that are close to me?
Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. So that's it's rank 10, so it's DC 20 dodge save. Here's for the Atom. He still has to roll Fortitude versus half, so DC 15. Atom is okay. Vixen next. 20, she succeeds. Fortitude for 15, she succeeds. Oh, but it is a sound thing, so they will take the first degree no matter what.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask you after you roll them all.
Hindered and vulnerable, hindered and vulnerable. John Constantine fails. And will be immobile and defenseless. And Nate. Will massively fail with the dodge save. And will be immobile and defenseless. So Pied Piper, with that move, you have made 2 of them immobile and defenseless, and 2 of them hindered and vulnerable. What happens?
I run over, blast at Nate, and look around and realize I'm way overgunned. And went, crap! And I just quickly press a couple different keys and pull out one piece of wire into a different and send off a sonic pulse, out from my gauntlets.
Cool. Over to Polka Dot Man. Now, Polka Dot Man, just so you're aware, when somebody's immobile and defenseless, you can get a free critical hit against them, as long as you don't roll a 1.
Or if you area effect, you can hit 2 of them. And you can't roll a 1. I mean, say,
I don't have an AoE.
You have a cone?
Do I have a cone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have my polka dot explosion. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and not be silly. Get on the other side of the rail, that way the floor is on my eye level, and I'm gonna go ahead and roll this polka dot bomb right here.
Oh, it's gotta be like that, huh?
Yep.
Will you click
Yes.
on the Polka Dot Bomb power for me?
I would like to. Oh my god.
Hey, it's okay. It's an area of effect. You don't
In
have
area
to roll
effect,
ahead.
the roll doesn't matter. He just needed to see what the DCs were.
So Nate's defenseless, so he doesn't get a dodge save. He'll take a bruise. Vixen is hindered and vulnerable, so she's a half dodge. She'll fail. And she'll take a bruise and a daze. Who else is over there? Constantine?
Yeah.
And the Atom.
So
And,
blind, deaf, and British.
He is blind, deaf, and British, and also unable to move. Because he's defenseless. That's 21 difference for Constantine. High or low, Polka Dot Man?
Hi.
What's the, I guess what was your preferred outcome?
Oh, that's cheating. High is live.
Okay. Do you want me to roll it again, knowing that high is live?
Yeah. Can't ask me after. Oh.
Constantine lives!
Of course
Constantine gets
Constantine
Aw.
lives.
With a
Combo breaker.
69.
Constantine.
Yeah,
Oh,
and Constantine rolled a 69 to live. So,
Of course he did.
Nice.
I mean, that tracks.
Yep.
On brand.
Adam's at half defenses right now, which is really annoying when you're really little. He succeeds on the dodge save, just barely. DC 20 toughness. That's going to be a bruise and a daze for him. Alright, things are, this is a tense fight, guys.
Really is.
Yeah, really.
Wait, I still have is going prone a free action in this?
You can fall down as a free action, that's fine. That's part of your
Okay.
movement.
I don't want to be in line of sight of anybody after that.
Okay. That's fair. The Atom is dazed, so he can't move. He will go ahead and try to fire off a blast at Ratcatcher. With a totally not a repulsor. DC 22 to hit your dodge DC, Ratcatcher.
Yes, I have 20.
Please give me a toughness save. Looking for a
Snickering and
23.
laughing because I just noticed you actually labeled the power totally not a repulsor in roll 20.
I think I have one more, right?
You do, but it's only a bruise, so it's not as bad as it could be if you want to hold on to the point in case it gets worse.
Okay.
I would hold on to the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the only
No,
one
that's
that has any left. We're all screwed.
No, Polka Dot Man has one.
Yeah, Polka Dot Man has one.
What do I have?
Parole point.
Oh, cool.
Vixen is hindered, but she can
Uh-huh.
still move. She's going to crawl under the decibels over here to attack Pied Piper. Turning into a centipede
Ew.
as she skitters on the ground over towards you.
Do you really have to, Vixen? I mean, can't we be gal pals?
Venomous.
The answer is yes, because I rolled a 15, which is not going to be enough to hit. Oh, and that's still... Whoops, that's still transferred for... Oh, no, that was on Armstrong. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Cool. So Vixen skitters over. She misses. Sportsmaster.
Little help there, guy.
Yeah.
You
I
got
mean,
it.
I really want to get rid of Zari, but. All right.
Nate is
Sportsmaster-
immobile and defenseless, so this might be the best time to attack Nate.
Yeah. Well, sorry. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, with the baseball bat still in my hand, drop a baseball out of my pocket, kick it up in the air, and swing it. Hit it over at Zari, and I will then go ahead and be fatigued to run over and try to whack Nate with the bats.
Beautiful.
Because this has got to stop.
Sportsmaster's powers are amazing.
So first, the baseballs against Zari. This is with power attack.
Oof.
Ooh!
Nice. So that is a DC 32 toughness for Zari.
Sure is. And that's a natural 20 on the dice. Oh, man.
That's the older one.
I figured it was coming.
Was Sportsmaster aiming to kill?
No, he was not.
Since Sportsmaster has that much control over his powers, I'll say that I'm not going to roll a high or low.
Yeah, no, Sportsmaster wasn't going for a kill shot. So baseball bat catches her right in the solar plexus, knocks all the wind out of her, and sends her unconscious.
Yeah, she's going to have a black eye for the rest of the episode.
Yeah. And then
I'm sure he would.
I'm fatigued, so I can only move 60 feet in a move action.
The fatigue doesn't drop in until the beginning of your next turn.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, I still would have been able to close with Nate
Okay.
even with 60 feet. I could close with Nate.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
and yeah, power attack with the baseball bats to just boom, 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 boom.
Oh, and their multi-attack.
Yeah.
So 11 will hit. That is 11 above defenseless. So that is going to be +5 for multi-attack, +5 for power attack, and +5 for the free critical hit.
Yep.
Ow.
Nice.
DC 37 for the baseball bats.
Nice.
I believe.
Way better.
That's 16. That will take out
Yep.
Nate.
Nice.
Bam.
Oh, man. Peacemaker and Bloodsport are never going to live down the fact that they got saved by a guy in a hockey mask. Yeah, what happens, Sportsmaster, is you just whale him down into the ground.
Yeah, I mean, as I come running in, the first one comes under his chin, kind of knocking him up and off balance, and then it's just a series of strikes, kind of like chopping down a tree as he goes down, hitting him again and again and again.
And he finally hits the ground and the steel turns off.
Like that, Hartley?
Thanks.
He says, dodging the centipede vixen on the ground. Ratcatcher, over to you.
Okay, so the scientist guy needs help, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going over there to see if I can help.
Okay, cool. When you head over there, go ahead and give me an expertise science check.
Just imagining Sebastian's over there just grabbing little things and bringing them over to Mr. Terrific. Like, you want this? No? Okay. What about this?
How about this one?
Yep.
This one? 14.
That will successfully aid Mr. Terrific, so he will get a bonus to his technology check at the end of the
Awesome.
round.
Cool.
So are you and Sebastian both over there helping him out?
I'm gonna see if I can squeeze past. I think. Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, can I move?
Yeah, you should be able to move over there.
Cool.
And he does let out a squeal when Sebastian shows up with the spanner first.
He is harmless. I promise. He's very good at helping. He has tiny hands.
He's kind of like a T-sphere with fur.
Do I know what that is?
You see a little orb floats over that's got a T shape on it that lets out a little hand that waves at you.
I like mind breathing.
Yeah, suit yourself. Different folks. And Pied Piper.
So my decibels are cumulative,
Oh,
and I've got Vixen at ground zero, so I'm just gonna keep cranking.
Nice. That's gonna hit. And that's another fortitude save. She's in insect form. Vixen's weird. Immobile
Yes.
and defenseless.
I'm just gonna step away a little bit
Perfect.
because yeah.
And Polka Dot Man.
Aye. So she is down or incapacitated?
She is mobile and defenseless, but she's still awake.
Okay.
Yep.
She
She
still
can
wants
shake-
to fight.
She can shake off this effect and continue attacking us.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk over here and stand up so I'm looking over the edge of the railing. I'm gonna put my arm over the ledge like a little rifle. And ooh, my multi-attack isn't ranged. That's just melee, right?
That should be ranged. I think most of your attacks are ranged only.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I'll try to multi-attack her from over here.
Cool. Do you want to use any power attack? She is defenseless.
Yeah, I'll power attack. That's what, -5 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. And I just roll once for the multi, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
She is defenseless, so that is
that's right.
that is going to be +5 for multi attack, +5 for the crit, +5 for the power attack. DC 42. I can't roll a 42.
Wouldn't that only be +2 for the multi attack? Because it's only a 6 with the power attack.
Oh,
penalty.
You're right. DC 39 instead of DC 42, or DC 40 instead of DC 42.
Yeah.
Math
Yeah.
is hard. No, 39 because we're missing 3 for multi attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I only have a +2 toughness right now anyway. So, Polka Dot Man.
Yeah.
What is alive?
Wow.
Oh, what kind of form is she in?
She's still human, but she's got this golden centipede wrapped around her.
Okay, I'm gonna say for my multi-attack, I'm just popping off her legs. Let's see if one hits her face by accident. High is alive.
Oh no!
Not a leg. That was the face that I hit.
Oh no! I think that's Polka Dot Man's third.
Oh
Sure
baby,
is.
That is his third kill.
Followed up by Polka Dot Man, DC's most wanted.
Yeah.
The Atom is hindered, not defenseless, but this is a losing proposition, so he's going to go microscopic size. And
Oh no, that's terrible.
he's going to leave.
Yeah, really. That's bad because he gets away and he's still infected.
That will take us out of combat.
Fuck.
Do I see him go microscopic?
Yes.
Can I run over here to the center of the room?
Yes.
And can I use my last point to just try to AoE blind the room? And I'll just extra effort and pump it into it as much as I can.
You're trying to blind the room, not do damage?
Yep. With my blinding colors.
I won't make you spend a point. You can do that. It doesn't stop the Atom from escaping.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
But I will give everybody a parole point because that was hellacious.
We're alive.
Mr. Terrific is going to roll a technology check with, what's her name? Ratcatcher's aid. So that's a +2 bonus. He gets a 35, even with his +26 bonus. So Roll20 is doing great for the protagonists tonight. As he begins clacking away on the computer, working on coming up with some kind of localized cure.
I walk over and start looking over your shoulder.
Yeah, if you have any insight into virology, it would be helpful.
Well, since these things are entirely of Earth origin and they're vulnerable to sonics, that might be something useful.
Hey, Polka Dot Man's a scientist.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
I got my degree online. I don't know.
Yeah, you guys are free. We're going to sort of go into a quick skill challenge as you guys begin working on the cure together. Everybody who wants to roll a technology check or an expertise science check to aid, please go ahead and roll and tell me how you're contributing. And is anybody going to help Bloodsport or Peacemaker?
I mean, I don't have treatment, but I would definitely go over and check on them and make sure that they're breathing and
I can feed him a polka dot and
back
gamble.
up. Because I know I can't be of any help with the science stuff, but I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Man, everybody who's still conscious is the nerds. And Sportsmaster and the Jock.
I was gonna say I am very much not a nerd.
Andy got bullied. He got hit by an elephant, a gorilla, and then a crocodile.
Yeah.
I try to get him some breathing room, and she just nope.
Gorilla. I got a 27. Ooh.
Piper got a 24. Ratcatcher, are you going to roll an expertise science as well?
Yes.
Science.
Hey, 13 is still enough to aid, so that is going to give Mr. Terrific a total of +5 from all of your guys' assistance.
Come on, Mr. T, you can do it.
Jesus.
Good job, Mr. Terrific.
Can I spend a hero point on behalf of Mr. Terrific?
Yes, if you want to.
He's
I will.
He just watched all his friends or coworkers die.
Well, yeah, there is that. And the guy who did it standing right next to him, trying to help him out. So
Well, it's a hero point reroll, so it is a 44 instead of a 34.
God, we're back to Monday's rolls.
Yeah, roll 20's been acting up all week.
It's wrong. It's a good number. 3 plus 31.
So as you're all working on the cure, what sort of things are you guys doing? Go ahead and narrate the scene for me a little bit. And eventually, Bloodsport and Peacemaker will wake up thanks to some light nudging from a Sportsmaster.
Rub
Hey.
some dirt on it.
Hey. Hey, are you dead? No.
Polka Dot Man is taking some of the samples aside and flashing different polka dots over the microscope because he knows what qualities his polka dots have and how the viruses should react to each one. The best I got.
Beautiful. Ratcatcher?
Well, Sebastian is like running like through like the table and like pointing to things and probably getting on his nerves. Cleo is probably like asking questions because she's only ever seen it like in Russian. And so she's like, "Are you sure it's not this? And are you sure it's not that?" And then he probably says, "Well, that's the same thing."
Awesome. And Piper.
So I'm actually not messing with the actual tests and stuff he's running, but I've gone and ripped out the back part of some of the computers and plugged in some code to kind of actually speed up the resolution and speed up the processing speed of some of the tests that he's running.
Perfect. And by your powers combined, you guys come up with these different chemical codes. You speed up the processes on the computer, and you're able to produce a couple vials of this sickly green liquid that, as best as you can tell, will be able to nullify the splinter virus when you find it.
We have some people in test matter.
I was gonna say we've got test subjects.
Now Mr. Terrific needs to aerosol that and put it through and pump it through the station to get to the atom.
Yeah, we just gotta hotbox this whole place, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's weird that you mention that, because as the vial comes out of containment, you do hear a second alarm sound in the Watchtower.
Oh no.
Oh, great.
Quarantine protocols activated. Omega level threat detected on board.
Let's nuke this shit.
Can I ask Totally T here if he's got any quarantine masks?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's the kind of quarantine we're dealing with, though. And he pulls up a surveillance camera, and you guys can see John Jones has been infected with the splinter virus. And he is going on the rampage.
We can just fly this into the sun and leave.
Yeah.
That's what Waller
Let's
comes
do
in
it.
to say on your headphones. She says it's too late for the station. You need to go down and activate the nuclear reactor and set it to self-destruct.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Let's do it.
I'm oddly comfortable with it.
Just so long as we get off the station before it blows.
Wait, can Johnny Boy breathe in space?
Yes.
Ah, shit.
But if he probably can't survive being at ground zero of a nuke.
No, he can't.
Yeah.
Not when your weakness is fire, you can't.
Alex, can I
Point
make
for
a quick,
Superman.
can I make a quick technology check?
Sure.
What I'd like to do is lock down the station, specifically the hangar bays, the javelins, and the wave rider, and make sure I leave a back door so I can have an override code to get us the hell out of here.
Perfect. Give me a technology check.
Is there any way to stop John from phasing through the walls and doing whatever he wants? Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, 34 on that chest.
Yeah, that's a natural 20, so... Pied Piper, you are in complete control of the Justice League systems. You do notice that the quarantine system in place does have insubstantial preventing technology in the walls of the Watchtower to prevent anything from phasing in or phasing out.
Activate. Plug in all that on, all that stuff.
Yep, you see there is some Palmer tech interlaced through it to also prevent stuff from passing through on the microscopic level. It's a very, very secure facility.
So who isn't dead?
Palmer, Constantine,
Zari and Nate?
Zari, and Nate. Yeah.
Adam.
That was Palmer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't want to carry anybody.
Can we cure
The ones that we can cure.
the ones that are still not the ones that we didn't kill? Can we cure them?
Don't say it like that.
Let me
Yes.
rephrase. The ones that Polka Dot Man did not kill, can we?
Yes.
Polka Dot Man did what?
My thought is wake them up and send Constantine and them to go deal with Jean while we make our beeline for the reactor.
Yep, I like that idea.
That's a good trade. And you know who killed all his friends? John.
The
Martian
infected Jean
Manhunter.
Jones.
The infected John Jones. Isn't that right, Mr. T?
The infected, shapeshifted John Jones.
Mr. Terrific points at the people who currently burned to death in a fire. I don't think
Is the
they're gonna.
fire still going?
I don't think they're gonna believe that John Jones started a fire to kill them.
Well, after like all
It
of
was a mind
the
control thing.
after all of like the chemical is gone, it's gonna basically put itself out.
Yeah, but they're still clearly killed from burn damage.
Mhm.
And he'll point at Zari's like, disco screensaver legs and face
Oh, yeah.
holes.
That's fortunate.
Yeah, no, we were
No, Vixen.
mind controlled.
Yeah, we were all mind controlled.
Yeah, but John Constantine will be pragmatic about it, so even he won't be a jerk about it, probably more than he usually is a jerk about everything.
Right,
Hey,
just have them deal with
and
Jones, and
he's
we'll
in
deal with the
pieces.
station.
Ari's still alive.
Yeah,
gonna
Zari
go
is still
ahead.
alive.
Walk
Yep.
over to the center, and Sportsmaster, can you help me flip up this table? It's kind of heavy. Please.
I'm gonna take the cure and inject Constantine.
Cool. Eventually, the splinter spikes retract into him, and you do see this sort of faint, ashy black mess underneath him as it seeps out of his pores slowly, and his
Ew.
eyes flutter open.
Johnny boy, Constantine, got an issue. Need you to do that thing you do.
Which
And
thing
when I'm talking to him, I'm kind of grabbed him by his ruffled jacket and kind of spun him a little bit so he's not like facing the bodies. So he's facing me and not the dead, the legends.
What's going on, mate?
So horrible, evil alien hybrid virus mind controlled a whole bunch of people, did horrible things to you. You're probably still feeling like you hungover right now because of it. It's got Jean. We have a cure, but you need to keep him busy while we set things in motion.
And he kind of looks past you into the devastation, and he sort of solemnly nods his head. Yeah, all right.
Because if John gets off the Watchtower until we can get this stuff straightened up, it's going to get bad on Earth.
I've always wanted to fight that glorified lizard anyway. And he'll stand up and dust himself off. And he will make his way out to go fight Martian Manhunter.
Well, we got some friends to go with you. Here.
See Constantine 26.
And we will go override the thrusters on the ship to cause a nuclear explosion.
Hurrah!
Perfect. Yeah, we're going to handle this as a skill challenge. Getting to the reactor, setting up the nukes, and getting off of the Watchtower before everything goes kablooey. Who wants to lead the way to the Watchtower?
That
Oh,
Piper. Piper's got the map, yeah?
Yeah, but we can use any number of skills to simulate getting there.
Oh, okay.
Piper's gonna. You say that, and as you say that, Piper pats Peacemaker on the shoulder and is like, "You should lead us for peace, right?" And kind of push him forward.
Peacemaker's like trying to fix his dented helmet that's got like a steel-shaped fist.
yeah.
There's no buffing that out, mate.
It's like a free orthodontist appointment. That thing is attached.
Right, yeah, of course. Follow me. I can figure this out.
What skill do you want to roll?
Is this place like falling apart or?
The alarms are sounding. You can hear the sounds of screaming people all over the place. There's sort of general chaos around, but there are not explosions happening yet.
Okay, so can't apply athletics here. Stealth perhaps then to make our way through the crowds and avoid the mind controlling Martian.
It's a decent choice. He's mind sinking. Send Peacemaker first.
My head is perfectly empty.
For peace.
For
Peace.
27. Rolled a 19.
Hey, that is 2 degrees of success for the skill challenge. Go ahead and narrate the scene, Peacemaker.
So, maybe having to occasionally glance at the map, but he does try to point them in the right direction. He's mostly just surprisingly stealthy for a guy in a bright red shirt and white pants and a shiny dented helmet. He's doing a good job of avoiding like random crowds of people whenever there's like a handful of people who may have gotten left behind on whatever evacuation is going on. And at one point just like stopping completely as Martian Manhunter like phases through a wall and out the other side of the hallway.
With John Constantine hot on his heels.
Sure.
Passing through portals and opening fireballs all over the place.
Yeah.
All right. So that is making the way to the reactor core. Who wants to overcome the security on the reactor door?
Would that be a tech check?
It could be tech, or it could be a damage check to try to get through the door.
Did I roll expertise mercenary to figure out a way to rig it?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Can I roll polka dots?
Expertise.
I feel like my character does one thing.
25 too.
He does that one
So-
thing very well. And that is 2 degrees of success, Bloodsport. What happens?
So Bloodsport kind of gets down next to the door. He pulls apart his gun, kind of connects pieces of it, the nanotech, into the door, and begins working on basically just forcing enough power into it to shove the doors open enough for him to get in and then pry the doors apart.
Excellent. Leading you guys into the glowing, massive power reactor, almost like the Naboo power reactor with the bottomless pit that goes down into nowhere, but there's definitely a bottom because you're in a satellite. Big glowing pylons of energy, a bunch of computer panels all over the place. This is where somebody is going to have to hack into the reactor and bring it to explode. Which is going to be a technology or an expertise science check.
I do have rats. Just saying.
Yeah, if you want to roll a rat wand check to go in and just send a bunch of rats to try and eat through the fail safes.
28.
That's 2 more degrees of success. What happens, Ratcatcher?
She gets a little annoyed with like all of the talking, and like she just wants to get out of there and go home. So she like whispers to her rats, like just go and chew through what you can. Try to get back. If you don't, I love you and thank you for your sacrifice.
And they all go skittering down into the reactor core, biting into things that they can find, tearing apart wires, and all of you hear the sound of the reactors beginning to melt down and combust.
We might want to move.
Yes. Who wants to lead the group to the hangar bay?
I'll lead the group to the hangar bay.
Ooh, and then that leaves us with Pied Piper to get us out of here.
Yeah, because I figure that's probably another technology check. So I would like to use Intimidate for our moving into the hangar bay, to basically anyone who is trying, because I'm sure at this point there are alarms going off and everyone's trying to flee. I'm just trying to make sure that, people stay out of our way and we have a clear path to move.
Excellent.
That's a very bad roll.
Do you want to spend a pearl point?
I will absolutely spend a pearl point. Because I've got a good intimidation, and that made me sad. That's a better roll. That's a 23.
23. Beautiful. That is a success, so you are able to get everybody to the hangar. Please narrate what happens.
Yeah, so, people are running and screaming, and I use the coach voice to basically, anytime anyone looks like they're running in the same direction that we are, I'm like, no, you need to go that way. And urging everyone to, stay on me, and then slowing down so that they can keep up with me.
Awesome. So you finally arrive in the hangar. You do see javelins around. You do see the Wave Rider is right there.
I mean, that seems like the obvious choice.
Pied Piper, you do still have control over the systems using your gauntlet. However, as you guys are making your way towards whatever vehicle you're choosing, Martian Manhunter and Constantine's battle spills out into the hangar. Because it is 9:54, Mr. Terrific will say, you guys have to get out of here. Make sure nothing ever spreads. And he will take his T-spheres to go and fend off the infected Martian Manhunter alongside Constantine.
Do we have a remaining vial of cure?
Yes.
Then I would load that into my gun, and while Martian Manhunter's distracted, I'll just put a shot into him.
Awesome. I'm not going to give everybody a parole point because we're at the end of the adventure, but when the cure seeps into Martian Manhunter, it kind of works into his Martian morphology and ejects onto the ground underneath him. And he is still infected.
Ooh, that was a waste. Nice shot, though.
We really need to get out of here.
It was worth a try.
It was worth a shot. Let's go.
Hartley?
Yeah, Pied Piper, what would you like to roll to get everybody out of here? And more importantly, are you stealing the Wave Rider?
Yes.
Yes.
That's some top secret tech right there.
Technology check. And here we go. 32.
Woohoo!
Perfect.
Ooh.
As we walk in, I'm like, oh, hey, hello, Gideon.
Hello, Hartley.
So, there's been a slight roster change. We're filling in for the Legends. We need to get out of here right now.
With the 32, Gideon is a little hesitant, but sensing the impending doom of the Watchtower and scanning for life signs and realizing that most of the Legends are about to be consumed in nuclear hellfire, she will power up the ship and get you guys out of here.
I was gonna say, could we have the unconscious Nate and Zari with us?
Sure, that's fine.
Okay.
And more importantly, we have the Wave Rider, so we can go back and make sure that when we take out Flash, he doesn't actually die.
Right.
Let's go fix all of our mistakes.
Yes.
The second adventure is Suicide Squad.
I'm gonna say the
5.0.
Suicide Squad and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah, the Suicide Squad of tomorrow. Let's do it.
Wouldn't this really be Back to the Future too?
Yeah.
Electric Boogaloo.
So yeah, you guys shoot out of the Watchtower. It does explode in a corona of nuclear fire. There do not appear to be any survivors. Monitoring close by, you do see Superman and Supergirl, and they watch the Wave Rider go, and before they can come and investigate, you punch it into the time stream, and you are able to escape.
Kryptonians, time travel.
We did it. And only
Oh man,
only a lot of people got hurt.
only a lot.
Who's the team leader?
Peacemaker,
Probably.
obviously.
It's Bloodsport, even.
Bloodsport.
Is
Peacemaker
it?
thinks- Yes.
Is
This is
Are
a
we
very
sure?
important high or low check. I'm going to ask the team leader to
it?
make.
Are we sure it's not Piper?
I mean, Piper could be the shadow leader. Doesn't want anybody to know he's
Ratcatcher.
the leader.
It's
I
totally
mean, like, who it
Ratcatcher.
actually is irrelevant. Peacemaker and Bloodsport are gonna fight it out.
I have the most skulls on the throne.
You have the most. Skulls on the throne, but both of us are quicker on the draw than you are, and could have put a bullet through your head before you could react.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, Crocodile Dundee. Don't talk to me like that. I'm the leader.
The reason I'm asking is because I need to make a very important high-low check. To determine if the bombs go off when you go out of range or if they deactivate when they go out of range.
Ooh.
Well, more importantly, we're not out of range. We're out of
Yeah.
time.
We're out of time.
That is out of range as far as Argus is concerned.
I'm out of touch. I'm out of touch.
I don't think Argus has the ability to sense time travel. Do they?
But then that means they can't sense us, which means we're.
Wait, do our necklaces go off if we go out of range?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Bye, guys.
I'm going to put it up to a roll.
It was nice meeting you.
How does everyone feel about high?
Hasn't been good for us all night.
I'm not betting my life on a coin.
But
Let Jesus take the wheel.
Oh.
You're percent going to go back and find out where Waller made this concoction and stop her from making this to begin with.
No more soup, Waller. Just freedom.
Oh. I won't blow you guys up just in case I want to write a sequel.
It's a good call.
So the you all escape on the Wave Rider after potentially saving the world from the atom.
And dooming it to nuclear fallout due to detonating the Watchtower in suborbit.
Well, you know.
Piper's over there at the computer trying to plug away with Gideon, trying to figure out when did we first see this anomaly pop up? When does this virus first show up?
Don't feel too bad. It was either gonna be the U.S. or Russia who were gonna do it first. We just beat them to it.
So yeah, as our heroes ride off into the sunset, I think that's probably a good place to end the story. Wow,
Wow.
what a time!
Maybe I should be Bloodsport now. Can we change
That was a thank y'all for watching.
Bye, everybody.
What the fuck is it?
Come
That was
back!
great.
Come back next time when the Suicide Squad goes on their time adventure to undo the nuclear apocalypse.
But we can't come back to this time because if we do, the bombs will reconnect and probably explode.
Yeah, I wanted a post-credit scene where the Atom was on the Javelin with you. He's on the Wave Rider with you, but he's not going to start trouble in the Wave Rider like he would in a Javelin.
He's like a flea on top of Sebastian.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oddly enough, that is where he went
I'm sure he did.
when he went microscopic.
You should
Makes
put a
sense.
collar on that thing. Dirty.
So yeah, who knows? Maybe someday we'll do a follow-up to this. That might be a fun Gen Con adventure. Maybe tune in next time to see if I actually condense it into one shot.
Narrator, he will not.
Weird, he didn't do it again.
Wife
Again.
of GM. No, he will not.
But all that being said, I'll make some announcements. We have a new blog post coming to the website tomorrow. On
Hey.
Friday, our new episodes that are on YouTube are going to pop in on our website. And Wiki, you could definitely come in on the sequel. That would be so much fun. Monday, we'll be back here for Nether War as we continue our Feroberg shenanigans. Jonesy has a date with his ghost-possessed stepfather. It's going to be a mess. And Tuesday, we'll be back for City of Destiny.
Where you guys are dealing with vampires.
We are too. It's vampires
Yep.
all around.
Yeah, there's a lot of vampires in Earth Prime right now.
Funny thing, Alex and I did not coordinate that.
We did not. It was just a fun coincidence. I'm going to give everybody a chance to plug anything they want to and say goodbye, and then we'll get out of here for the evening. And I'll start with Andy over there next to my head.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight and seeing this through to the end. I know it's been a long time coming to get to the end, but we finally made it. Come join us Monday and Tuesday next week for more superhero shenanigans. And we appreciate all the support you guys have given us along the way. I'll pass it to Aaron.
Yeah, I've got nothing to say other than, come back, watch Nether War, watch City of Destiny. We'll have some other one shot here sometime next month on a Wednesday. So hope to see y'all then. And I will drop it down to Liz.
Thanks for watching. Sorry it took us so long, but we enjoy getting together, and I hope you enjoy watching us and come back.
Oh, your voice cut out just there at the end, Liz. When you were passing it to whoever
Calvin.
Okay. Well, that was a ton of fun. Hopefully we do get a sequel to this because it'd be really hilarious to be on a time shift. Yeah, there's other cool stuff going on here. You already know about all of that. I'm over also it's been a night, I'm sorry. You can also find me over on the Women's Size channel on YouTube. We got a bunch of gaming stuff, and the podcast is back this week because I had more energy for it. So a lot of cool stuff in the podcast. Go check it out. And I will pass off to Jonesy.
Thanks, everyone, for checking us out. Looking forward to bringing you more superhero shenanigans next week. Other than that, a quick thumbs up to our buddy Brian. He jumped in last minute because we had an open slot, and appreciate that. With that, I will turn it over to you.
It was nice playing and seeing everybody again. I love these one shots, and hopefully I can pop around again here now. I'm a little less busy. I'll catch you all later.
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. As always, we will be here sometime soon with more superhero shenanigans. And yeah, make good choices. We'll see you next time. Play a game.